Let me start with giving you the bland, typical answer, and that is the DeDelvers are a mixture of post-punk, new wave, and the occasional pop element. Now, a more interesting answer and a more personal answer for me is the DeDelvers are the soundtrack to a non-existing movie because for me, the songs are very visual, the lyrics are also very visual and emotion and thought-provoking. So for me, I'm not going to say it's a cinematic experience, but it has the same visuality to it for me.
So the name of the band has to do with the process of making something. So we are delving our creativity in ourselves, in our minds, to create our music. It's a Dutch word that means the same in English. So that's how we came up with it.
Well, first of all, there's Tom. Tom is the founder of the DeDelvers. He's also the bass player and a backing vocalist. He's also the guy that gets the five of us together. So he's sort of the organizational genius in the band. On keyboards and backing vocals and the occasional lead vocal, there's Silke. My name is Lawrence. I play guitar and do some backing vocals. And on all of the DeDelvers records, I took care of the mixing. And I will be playing some synth on the songs of the new album.
I'm Dries Emmericht. I'm the singer and I play some guitar. And then we've got Menno Buggenhout. He's also a guitar player. And he makes some great sounds with his guitar. It's amazing what he can do. In fact, we all have our unique contribution to what the song eventually becomes, and we all like what the other members do with it. So we are a bit of a fan of each other also. So that makes it fun to play and to work on these songs together. Sommigen onder ons kennen dat maar al te goed. Die negatieve gedachten in uw hoofd, die u naar beneden halen in een bodemloze put. Je graaft in uw hoofd naar iets positiefs om u naar op te trekken, maar je graaft de verkeerde kant op. Er lijkt geen eind aan te komen. Ons volgend nummer gaat daarover. Alles zwart. Of course, we've missed playing some live gigs in the last 2 years, but we've been able to play at Sinners Day last November, and it was like coming home. It was a great gig. It was really fun. For the rest, we've been able to work on some new songs for a record that's being released somewhere in 2022. It was in a different way that we've worked on it. Everyone was doing some, it was individual at home, everyone apart, so we were not physically together, but it's great to see the songs grow after every contribution of every member of the band. So that brings us together in a way, in a different way.
planeten. We gaan op zoek naar het grote bewijs. Zijn niet alleen, het wordt een lange reis. We volgen de bevelen, zullen ze ons niet vergeten. We volgen de bevelen, zullen ze ons niet vergeten. Achter daar beneden, in ons hart is het koud en kil. We gaan op zoek naar sporen van leven, de magen leegweken zonder eten. We volgen de bevelen, zullen ze ons niet vergeten. We volgen de bevelen, zullen ze ons niet vergeten.
Does singing in Dutch limit our options to play in neighboring countries? Probably yes. Should we care? I'm not sure. It was never our intention or the idea behind the DeDelvers that we should conquer the world in some way. Singing in Dutch is just our main vehicle, our main means of expression. Although there's a prime example of a band that sings in their native language too, and that's Sugar Ross. I don't think anyone outside of Iceland really knows what they're singing about. But that's an example of that being possible. So if we get to play in neighboring countries, cool. If we don't get to play in neighboring countries, that's cool either. We'll see.
Deze woestijn, gedachten zee, ben alleen. Ik hoor geluiden, ze zijn niet echt. Ik hoor geluiden, ze zijn niet echt. Soms kraakt het in mijn hoofd, soms kraakt het in mijn hoofd, soms kraakt het in mijn hoofd, soms kraakt het in mijn hoofd. Ik wil vluchten, maar weet niet hoe. Ik wil roepen, mijn mond blijft toe. Het maakt me gek, 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 het maakt me gek. Ik wil roepen, mijn mond blijft toe. Ik wil vluchten, maar weet niet hoe. Het maakt me gek, 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 het maakt me
Well, slowly but surely everything is coming back and the agenda is filling up again. And the first occasion where you will be able to see us is on the 11th of March in CC de Steiger in Bonn, where we will play a short set right before a screening of Control by Anton Corbijn about the life of Ian Curtis.
Je zag een ijsbeer huilen op tv. Hij keek je droevig in de ogen. Je vertrok en ging hem zoeken. Je wist al je sporen. Een sneeuwstorm hield je niet tegen. Je vocht tegen de wind. Op weg naar het noorden. Je stappen verlicht. Straks wordt alles donker. Verdwijnt de tijd. Straks wordt alles donker. Ik zal bij je zijn. het ons wat zachter kunnen maken. Als jouw tranen ook van mij zijn. Niemand hield je tegen. Je vond hem op het laatste stukje ijs. De wereld smelt onder onze voeten. Je was zo ver van huis. Straks wordt alles donker. Verdwijnt de tijd. Straks wordt alles donker. Ik zal bij je zijn. En ze dansten in de straks wordt alles donker, verdwijnt de tijd. Straks wordt alles donker, ik zal bij je zijn. Straks wordt alles donker, verdwijnt de tijd. Straks wordt alles donker, ik zal bij je zijn.
So, as I've already mentioned, we've got a new album coming up in 2022, in autumn probably. We've already released one single out of this album and a video clip, Een hart in neonlicht. The reactions on this release were great. Really enjoyed them and are proud of them, and thankful. So now we're going to release, in the spring of 2022, we're going to release another single out of this album, and that's really something to look forward to, of course. So keep spirits up in this difficult time. I hope that we can enjoy ourselves like before this awful pandemic in 2022, and a lot of gigs, a lot of festivals. Hope to see you there. Bye.